Hello everyone, Simple Majority here, and I'm hoping we can get in and play some Minecraft today. I'm hoping. It has been locking up. Yesterday I actually thought about shooting another video once I got the Tier 2 Tech 2 spaceship built. I had it on the launch pad, everything ready to rock and roll. I was like, alright. And I thought, well, I'll wait till tomorrow. No sense in trying to do the jump ahead thing again, because then I'll end up with like 50 videos ahead, and I'll be like, doing cool stuff and wanting to share it, but I can't. So, I went in, started the game up, and I was making lunch. I'm making lunch or something, but sitting here watching this come up while I was waiting for my food to cook in the oven. And we got about stage 4 or 7. Near the end, it hits another one bites dust. And over here on my left screen, it says being out of memory. What? And it says permgen space out of memory. Okay, fine. So I exit. I go back to settings and I change permgen space. It was set at 128 megabytes. My numbers are 512 minimum, 4096 maximum. And then 128 megabytes for permgen. No deal, big deal. I'll just bump permgen up. So I bump it up to 1024. Start it up. Same message, same place. Another one bites the dust. Okay. And you'll see we're about right about to hit where it stopped. It was about 170 something. Okay, fine. So I quit out. I killed my Minecraft. I upped it to 2048. Same thing. So I decided, okay, I'm going to remove another one bites the dust. And I did. And boom, off we go. We make it past stage 4 of 7. And boom, there it is. We didn't even make it. It's already starting to slag out. Timer, 0, info, standard error. Permgen space. Out of memory. And here we go. We don't make it very far after this. I think we make it somewhere in the 5.7. I think it's right when we hit 5.7. Yeah. And there we go. Java.lang.out of memory error permgen space. And that is the end of the season. I have done what I could. I think it was when we finally went to space and started up there. It was just the dimensional load was too much for us. So, it's time to find a new home. And I technically can't call this the same season anymore. Not at all. Originally, this was a very custom pack. Originally, in the multi-MC, I called this Mod Sauce Updated. I started the mod pack because Mod Sauce itself, Hermitcrat's Mod Sauce, is a little more out of date. I was really wanting the pipes from Thermodynamics in my mod. But I noticed a lot of the pack was way out of date. So every time I wanted to update something, I wanted tweaks, and this, that, and the other. So when I tried to update something, I was getting all kinds of errors and everything else. I was like, okay, so fine. I decided to rebuild the pack, re-envision it as an update. Now it's not available, never has been available for download. Nor have I marketed it as that. Really, in fact, I said it needed to be changed. Because as time has progressed, I have modified the pack to the point that it can't even be considered what it is anymore. It just was, the old Miners pack, which it was a name that I kind of regret. Actually, I just want to say Simple's Let's Play series. Simple Majority's Let's Play series. I don't know, I guess I was just, because I'm old and I was like, trying to be catchy. It didn't work. But, anyways. And I am old. I'm actually 37. Yes, that's old, man. Except for the older ones out there going, you're not old. I'm old. Anyway. So I'm sitting here. I've got AT Launcher open. I've looked through. Well, I've already been through FTB, and it's kind of the same thing. I don't want to do Direwolf's Let's Play series because then it feels like a clone. I want to do something different. That's how I want to kind of be. Is let's do a different pack each time type deal. I'm gonna play my pack and with my mods, and that's it. I don't know. I may end up doing that. This here may end up being that for me. So, um, so I have a decision to make. I could do Hermit's Crafts mod sauce, which gives me compact machines, gives me space. Gindustry, so we have something to actually do, something fun to do with like bees and so forth. We could like learn that. Botania's in there as well. Electrical Age is there. Don't have thermodynamics, which is okay because I can get around it with the Ender IO pipes. I just have to be a little more careful because I don't like exposed pipes or wires for that matter. I'm one of those kind of people. I really want my stuff nice and hidden. Has thermal expansion in mechanism, so we'll have like factory and stuff all taken care of there. It also has Electrical Age, which we could try that again and see if we can't get somewhere this time with it and get it working. Last time I tried it, I wasn't getting too far with it, so maybe this time we could do a little better. Or we can do Bevo's Tech Pack, which has most of the mods that I'm looking for. Because it has IC2, I don't think we need Agritech, but if I can make if I can get Agritech to run with IC2, cool. If not, then oh well. Some testing stuff there on that one actually. It has Growthcraft, apples, bamboo, cellar, grapes, hops, rice, questing or hardcore questing mode. So it has the hardcore questing mode book. I wonder if this one has that too. I didn't even look. Those are actually kind of cool because they give you kind of a pointer on what you need to do. No, it does not. So we can do that, or we can do the mods. So we can do that or Bevotech, which has pretty much the same things except it doesn't have compact machines. It does not have that. It has some mods I've never even heard of, like Computronics. So I actually tried to click the link and it was a dead link. Led nowhere. Except to a .ch website, which I believe is China, if I'm not mistaken. No, I think it's Czechoslovakia. I'm not sure. It has progressive automation. That's cool. That would make my life a lot easier. But with the sticks and stuff, I don't think I would need that. Steve's Crafts, Steve's Carts, Steve Factory Manager, Steamcraft. This is one I haven't not heard of in a very long time. It's like, what? It's actually still here. It's crazy. I'm like, what? How's that even possible? It says, let's see here. Where does this go to? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so it's like all Steam. Oh, this is different. No. Okay, this is not Steam. The Steamcraft I was thinking of. Okay. Okay, I got you. No, this is something completely different, but it looks pretty cool. I'm looking at the pictures of it really right now, and it's got boiler pipes, gauges, and such. Alloy smelting, it says. Metal casting, alloys. Okay. Interesting machinery. This would be environmentally unfriendly. Steam exosuit upgrades. Steam smithy. Boilers, pipes, and gauges. Oh my. Looks interesting. Might be worth a shot. But it's got those in there. Things I'd have to add. It does have IC2, so first off I need to do a test to make sure. If the IC2 crops can withstand being harvested with Mindfactory Reloaded's harvester, that's fine. That's great. I have no problem then. I wouldn't need Agritech. But Otherwise, I probably would want Agritech. I don't know. It just depends. But let's see here. Does it have? It does not have. No, it does have Galactic Craft. So I would need to add. It also has Aroma's Mining World, all that stuff. Okay. So I would need to add compact machines. I just got to have it in there. Makes my life. It's going to make life so much easier. It's so much more fun. Believe me, it will make life a lot of fun. Mariculture. I want to bring that back, but I can't because of whatchamacallit. That's where the decision comes in. So no Mariculture. We go back to space using Galacticraft. That's in Bevo's pack. Oh, you can't see what I'm looking at. Sorry. Forgot screen was like frozen. There we go. So we can do Bevo's pack, tech pack right here. Or we can do Hermitcraft Mod Sauce, which gives us everything, the compact machines and all that, but we still can't do Mariculture. But I would have to, at least wouldn't have to do it. Or we can do this one, DNS Tech Pack. This one I was just looking at. It's got like 200 mods. Once again, I'll need to test IC2. If IC2 works with the crops and all that, and against a harvester, then I won't have to put Agritech in. That'd be fine. But it's got Bibliocraft. It's got Big Reactors, Benny's Mods, Botania, Blood Magic. Should have Thaumcraft down here. Yep, Thaumcraft. So there's all the cool stuff. It doesn't have Iguana's tweaks, but I'm kind of like, I don't really care about that as much anymore. It was like a phase. That was just kind of like a phase with me. So, things I'll need to add. It has Ichon Utility, which means somewhere in here it has something that I can use. It's already got Morph, so don't need to add that. I like Morph. Morph is cool. Morph is fun. Ender IO, I know it's going to have that. Ender Storage does not have the Ender Zoo mod, so I'll need to add Ender Zoo so I can get those monsters back. Witchery is already here, present. Wireless Redstone. Voxel Map, useful DNS, tubes. So it's got a lot of stuff here. Statues, Solar Flux, Solar Expansion, Remote IO, Quarry Plus, Railcraft, Project Blue. What is Project Blue? This might be... This is the beginnings of an add-on for Project Red. Okay, interesting. That sounds interesting. I've got this joke from Reddit I've been holding open and trying to memorize it for work, so I can laugh, get a nice laugh going. Project E. This is Magical Banana. Okay. Rewrite of EE2 for modern Minecraft versions. Project E is a complete write of equivalent exchange 2. I don't know. How that's going to work with EE3 around. Pneumaticraft, that's good. Portal guns here. Open Eye, Open Blocks, OC glasses. There's a lot of stuff here. Malice Core, don't know what that is. Malicious Doors. Oh, animations for doors and such. Okay. Infinitubes. Hats. Oh god, I'll have to disable hats. I cannot stand hats. Tech 6.1. Enchanting Plus. Yeah, so this seems like a pretty good pack. I'll have to add in the Ender Zoo. It has AE2 stuff, so we're like, this is like right now is a winner for me. Only does not have EE3. So I'll probably get rid of that Project E. Because it's not even it's not even a part of it. It's optional. So I won't install that. I'll get E23 manually, and I'll install that instead. So we'll get that. We're going to need Ender Zoo for the mini Ender minis and such. I also want to get Blue Power. Is it? I'm hoping it's called Blue Power. Yeah, it's called Blue Power. And I saw some interesting stuff in there. Images. I think this is the one. Yeah. I think it's like an alternate version of Red Power. Project Red. Transport blocks and Redstone game. I still think the Redstone stuff is in there too. So I'm going to add Blue Power, Ender Zoo, and Mariculture. Ender Blue. Jeez. Blue Power, Ender Zoo, Mariculture, possibly Agritech. Don't know that one yet. That's don't know if that's actually going to need to happen type thing in EE3. So that's the mods we're going to put into this pack. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll hit on New Instance. Now I know you can't see it, but I'm going to name it all that. 7.6.22. That's the newest version. Install. And thanks for installing. Have fun. Bye. Okay. Opus. Aroma Backup, Blood Magic, Botania, Dense Ores, Fast Craft, Gravity Grind, Journey Map, yes, Light Loader. No, don't need that. Looking Glass. Interesting. Lucky Blocks. Blocks to spawn, good or bad stuff happens. Great for streamers. I don't think I'm that. No, I don't know. No, I don't need that kind of randomness. Mouse tweaks. Inventory management, unusual mouse buttons. This does not have inventory tweaks. Yeah, it does. Okay. Alright, mouse tweaks then. OC glasses. Open computers, which adds... Ooh, that sounds cool. Portal gun, hell yes. No, I'm not putting Project E in. Solar flux, solar expansion. Switches continued. Tick, tool twips, and witchery. Alright, boom. So it's going to take a while to download that. While it's downloading, I am going to download the rest. I'm going to need the Community Lib for Blue Power. I'm going to need Blue Power itself, obviously. And download that. We're going to need EE3. Oops. Love when that save file comes up. There's actually going to be 2 episodes today, too, by the way. EE3 mod. Oops. Oh, wait. Ah! No! It's back. No, not that far back. Wait, what? Why? Alright, what were you just popped open? So all this stuff just happened at once. Okay, so I gotta get Journey Map on my own. No big deal. Alright. Now... I've downloaded this file. Thank you. Goodbye. Pack has been installed. Go to Instance tab. So we should have Community Lib. Yes, good. Equivalent Exchange 0.3.507, and there is a new version, it seems. So let's get that. We also need... Oh, no, I don't want to lose my joke. I'm still memorizing that. Ender Zoo. And I'm going to stop there. So we got Blue Power, Ender Zoo. Oh, Mariculture. Mariculture. Alright. Little bit of, whatchamacallit. So we need Mariculture and Enchiridion to make it all work. So Enchiridion's being saved. Mariculture Deluxe is now being saved. Alright, good. Now I should be able to access on instance. Open folder. I love when I say open folder and it opens. Okay, there we go. Add mods. And we'll go to me, downloads. We're going to add community lib. Then we'll add this isn't right there. Oh. Okay. Blue Power itself. Add. And we're still adding mods here, so Enchiridion. That'll get us ready for Mariculture. Back up. Downloads. Ender Zoo. E23. It's like, why use E2 when we can use E3? I know E3 is still in the works, but E3 is also going to be the have the more power to it, because that was actually kind of fun. Mariculture Deluxe. There you go. And there we go. So we're going to add these guys into the list. Enable mods. And make sure we're good over here. Tools, server checker settings. Yes, 250. I'll bump that to 512. Permagen space 2048. Alright. Save. Settings are saved. Good. Alright, here we go. I'm going to hit play on DNS. Now, give me a moment here and I will pop open the screen on my display. We're still waiting. There it comes. Maybe. I want to make sure it's actually going to load, because if we're going to have any conflicts with like Forge version or like libraries, it'll pop then. Or it'll pop right now. It's like not even doing anything. It's just a black screen of death. Or maybe it is and we just don't know it. Not a clue. So I'm just going to sit here and watch it and see what happens. Usually this is pretty indicative that there's a problem. Oh, it's running. Yeah, we're running. It's just black screen of death. But it is running. I'm watching the log here. Usually the first time you run a mod, or the first time you run a pack, it always takes forever to set it up. So, not always do we get it, but I see just saw Chisel 2. That's cool. That's a bonus to me. I like Chisel 2. Gendustry just looks interesting. Bee raising was another one of my big things, but Gendustry just looks really interesting. It's like something I want to get into. But all these mods that are here are something I want to kind of get into and play around with. Learn, play, have fun, build. There's Mojang symbol. I am not seeing the Forgecraft thing, so I'm betting we're going to get bounced on Forgecraft versions. And what I mean by that is in the newer versions of Forgecraft, I don't know what version, revision number, or what, there's now a bar. You saw in the beginning, actually, that with the anchor and the hammer, the anvil and the hammer spinning around and the little power bars progressing. That is a newer system, and if the whatever I've got here, if it needs anything newer, it's going to bounce and crash. Because it's not showing it just shows the Mojang sign. Some login or a Mojang logo. Huh. Let's hope it works. I'd crack open a beer if I had one. I do have one, I just don't want to get up and go get it. Do have my e-cigarette here though. I'm gonna take my e-cigarette for a minute. There you go. Now, just a word. Public service announcement, if I will. If you're under 18, don't smoke. Don't get started in that life. One, you do spend a ton of money in it. Two, it becomes a part of you. It's very hard to quit. That's what my New Year's resolution was, to quit. And I got myself an e-cigarette. My dad, I was telling about it, and he just kind of surprised me. We went over to a place I've been looking at online, and he just really surprised me and bought it and said, "Hey, here you go. Good luck." So I told him I will quit and I will get out of it. Oh, there we go. Cool. So, alright. I like this. It's too bad I'm going to have to put whatchamacallit on. Here, let me share this with you. Let's see here. Minecraft client remove. And let's re-add that with... What? Okay. I know it's loud. I'll get that fixed in a moment. Red swap. Isn't that cool? I like that. That's neat. Let's see here. Everything looks good. Yeah. Now all I need to do is drag this down. Oh, it don't want to. There we go. There, we'll leave it like that. Okay. Wow, that's loud. Hang on. Hang on, guys. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, yes. So, difficulty peaceful for now. Oh, Snooper, I don't need you guys listening to me. We're good on everything. Oh, let's see if that fixes things. And, oh yeah. Whee! There you go. I play on a really, really big display, so that auto thing doesn't work for me at all. Okay, I think we're good now. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's call this rolled. Do. Oh boy. Well, let's see what we're going to call this roll. Simple rolled. There we go. I'm tired of thinking them names. And with this, we start. Now, like I said, there's going to be 2 uploads. I'm going to be doing 2 episodes. This one is basically, me explaining things. The second episode is going to be me playing. Starting off here. And this will kick off, I'm going to call it Season 1 of Simple Majorities Let's Play. DNS Tech Pack. Now, like I said, there are a few mods. Hopefully everything works. We're waiting, watching those signs. My finger, I'm pointing at my scrone. While it's loading, let me say this. Let's continue what I say. Smoking's bad. I got high blood pressure and everything else. And I've been smoking since I was 16. 17. And I'm 37 now, so 20 years that I've been smoking. And I decided one day, nothing about it. No, nobody was telling me, nobody was threatening me. Just one day I decided, you know what? It's time. It's time to smoke. So it's time to stop smoking. So that's when I said my dad hooked me up. I was really surprised because I was ready to go in there and buy everything I needed. Which, if you're a smoker and want to quit, this is a great way of doing it. The e-cigarette system. And like I've given the advice I have given in the past, start as close as you can to a real cigarette with the stuff and work your way back. And that will reduce the withdrawal effects. Real cigarette, by the way, holds 18 milligrams of nicotine. The company I was using, the closest I could get was 16 milligrams. Find a place that actually mixes their juices up. Don't go to like your tobacco shop, local tobacco shop, and where they got all the cigarettes and they happen to have those juices. Find an actual e-cigarette place and check it out. But anyway, so that's what I did, and I started weaning myself off. And unfortunately, my father did not survive. He had a heart attack and passed away. So he has not gotten to see me cigarette-free, which now I've been cigarette-free for actually about 6 months now. And doing pretty good. It wasn't easy at first when I started. It wasn't easy at all. I was still smoking a lot of cigarettes, and just, I guess I kind of got, I smoked my e-cigarette in the house, so it became a little easier once I started smoking my e-cigarette in the house. Kind of felt like I didn't need to go outside and smoke anymore. Where is my Walia? Oh, no. We can't have that way down there in the bottom right corner. I can't even read that. I'll have to figure out how to move that. It's BIOS plenty anyways. Anyway. There's Mystical White. I'm going to have to move that little thing. If you look in the bottom right corner of my screen, you'll see it says, like, the tooltip. And I can't stay there. No. I'll have to dig in the config and figure that one out. I need that nice and center, right in the center of my screen, so I'm like, oh, okay, that's what that is. It's like some sludge or something down there, sewage. Anyway, so the point is, yeah, it's been a great experience, and I feel 100% better. I cannot express how much better I feel. Now I'm working on other aspects, like losing weight and everything else. So, anyway, here we are. Welcome to DNS. Thank you for playing DNS. Where's my rain? Okay. And pack creator, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then we have Role Dominion Open Blocks. Open Computers Manual, which is kind of nice because it actually gives us an overview of everything. Computer case, microcontroller, robot. So there's the robot and how to do what it you can do with it. Open computer items, blocks, and different things like that. So, what is this? Computronics, cassette tape. Huh. Okay. Then we have materials new and basics and materials and processing for mariculture. Excuse me. Now I just need to find a home to build in. This is kind of a good spot. I'm not going to lie. This is actually kind of a nice little spot. I want to get a little further down the coast, obviously. And this is why I don't like cats, by the way. I almost thought that this was a creature on the back. I got, like, what is that? Some sort of swamp type thing over there. Lots of mariculture stuff on there. Whoa, shoot. Excuse me while I straighten my legs back out. Ow. Well, I did need to get down, right? There's a cave. See what that's all about in a bit. That'll be our next video. We'll start actually really exploring it out. So anyways, but if you're not a smoker, you're young, too young to smoke, obviously, don't pick it up. It's not a good habit. I know it's like, you're hearing this and you're like, yeah, well, he just doesn't want to share. No, it's not that. Seriously. It's not a good habit. And you'll regret it for the rest of your life. Not only that, since when you're a smoker, it's hard to find women It's hard to find someone to be with because everybody's a non-smoker. Everybody's either allergic to it or it's like ew, which is fine. That's a great mentality to have, and I applaud them for having that mentality. You know, let's see here. This had progressive automation in it, right? I see this already has some sort of resource pack attached to it. I wonder if I may have to go to find their website. No progressive automation. Ah, that sucks. I'll have to add progressive automation because progressive automation can actually plant those right there. We can't actually see those, but there we go. Squid plants. Yes, we can actually do stuff like that with progressive automation, even though it's like something you toss down. So anyways, if you ever hear me from time to time and I'm like, yeah, that's the e-cigarette, and I take a hit. You won't hear me do it very often on video, because the videos are usually less than an hour. I prefer them to be like 30 minutes, but usually less than an hour, and so forth. So anyway, well, we got a nice little road here. I don't see very much in the way of sand. But that's why we can make pulverizers. Give our pulverizers something to do. This little bay here. Don't think we have Archimedes ships, though. So I don't know if we want a real bay thing, but we kind of do. No, we do not have Archimedes ships. Still want kind of a bay thing, because it'll just be easier to get down there to the, in the water to collect stuff off the ocean floor. So we won't have to run as far. Gotta find a place to put my base, though. That's important. That just has to happen. And I don't know where I'm going to put that. I was thinking maybe... Oh, hang on. Splat. Over here. What we'll do is, oops. Come on. Come on. There you go. Like over here, we'll grow the base out. Start right here and then just go into the mountainside. And that would work, but I don't know. Whoa, what was that? Interesting. So, looks like there's something about this chunk here. It's weird. I don't know. So I was thinking that would work, or we just build it over the water and just kind of like a floating citadel thing. Normally I'd be like trying to do it all engineer correct and such with pillars and so on, but who really cares, you know? Just do a floater. Just make it all floaty looking. And also building this base. See, the thing about that mountain face is, how deep is it? You know, you saw my last base. My last season, current season, I was actually aiming for like 100 episodes in the season before that crash occurred. But you saw my last base. I mean, it was huge. Yes, my designs are very simple, 9 by 9 by 9. A lot like the respects of Direwolf. When it comes to that, I can't see how people can look at something like a picture and then translate that into something like a castle. I'm referring to the one young lady yesterday on Forgecraft. I was watching that video, the base tour. So I was like, huh? I was actually going, dear God. And, you know, not just that, but Rizor, I think it was, the one who designed that workshop where they entered at. I'm just like, how? What? Huh? It's like, wow. It blows your mind completely open. This isn't actually a cave. Dang it. The other thing I need to do is I need to find an actual resource pack. So I'm going to check DNS Tech's website and see if they don't have some 64-bit packs. I need something that defines the ores better. I have a tendency not to see certain colors. I can go down this. Elevator. Yay. Okay, for example, I can see that. Whatever that is over there. That's copper. I know that's copper. But like iron? Oh yeah, that stuff disappears in a heartbeat. So that's, yeah, copper. What is this? Mechanism, that is osinium ore. So that's what actual osinium looks like. Wow, this just got real dark. And you saw me, I set my brightness up like really high. I'm gonna try something. You know what? Let's let it run along. We're gonna be doing two videos. There's still two videos coming, but I'm gonna get my server settings open for NVIDIA, and I'm gonna pull. Let's see here. This would be. I think it's reversed. No, it's not. This time it's not reversed. It's actually right on the spot when it comes to displays. Okay, color correction, and I'm going to put this on this side so I can look over here when I pull it up. Okay, now that's better. I had just pulled the gamma up. I want to see how bright it is outside. I don't want to like... Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You gotta hit confirm, otherwise it won't confirm the change. Now I just want to see how bright it is outside. If it's like insanely bright or just the colors don't match at all, then I have to turn it off or reset it. Well, how do you think? It's a little high. Bring it down to 1.4. 1.4 is better. Water's still like murky, so that's good. I mean, I can barely see, and that's kind of what I want. It's just when I go in a cave, I don't want to be it's like where I can't see a single thing. I've got this thing maxed out on brightness, so it should. The game's maxed out on brightness, so this is actually what it should normally look like. Oh, it doesn't show it on your display, does it? I guess I should be looking to see how that looks. Yeah, it does. So this is kind of how it normally should be. And what I was looking for was iron to show you what really is the particularly bad one for me. But it's iron. I'll pass iron all day long and not even know I did it. That's a new one. What are you? Oh, that's copper ore. It's just really ugly. That's Blue Power's copper ore. Oh, we got 10 aluminum and more copper. So no iron at all in here. Wow. I'm a little surprised by that. So, anyway, I'm going to kind of scour around. Once I find me a landing place for us that I can call home, then we will start building into that. And I don't think it's going to be here, though. I wasn't really wanting to do that, but kind of got to it. You know, the second video will start once I have gotten myself some sort of like resource pack up and running where I can see materials much easier. I'm a very big fan of the Fanver, Soren's Fanver, I think it is, or Soratex fan version. So I may see if I can't find something along those lines for this pack. Obviously, I won't have mariculture, but I can always get the mariculture part of that and add it. And same with Blue Power and any of the other mods. I can just manually add it on my own and not have a problem. Ooh, that's nice and flat. That, my good sir, is a great start right there. This is nice and flat right here, except this little strip. It goes right out over the ocean. Nice open plain. No visible caves nearby, though. Kind of upsets me. So yeah, this is kind of what I do. I'll just run around. Yeah, I've got monsters turned off. It's just for the video shoot. Usually I'll have them on. Not the first day, because like I said, I'm just doing a bunch of running around. I'm not one to just immediately settle on my spawn. and I will look around until I find myself a decent place to live. I wanted to stay close to the ocean this time. Really am. It's rubber wood trees from IC2. Yeah, IC2 rubber trees. Imps. Oh, I don't want to be too close to those guys. Oh, I hate imps. Ooh, hello. That was unintentional. Yeah. Don't want to be near these guys. These guys can actually open doors. And they get really annoying. They'll walk into your base all the freaking time. On the other side there, it looks like there's a... Oh, there's a meteorite right over there. I know it's hard to see, but I can see the edging of it. And lots of stuff down the water. So anyways, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop right here. So that's what I'm going to do. I know this video is running long. Obviously, my videos are never 30 minutes like I want them to be. So I'm going to come back after I've gotten myself a resource pack. I just realized I don't have Pamcraft in here. Yep, no Pamcraft. Need to get Pamcraft. I like the food options in that. You know, it's not like just make baked potatoes done. But anyway, gonna find a resource pack. A couple of things I need to take care of. One, get rid of hats. Two, fix Walia so it appears in top center again where it should be. I don't know why it's in that bottom corner and like impossible to read. So fix that. Get Pam's Craft. Progressive automation. Oh, I need to test the agrotech thing. Let's do that right now. Because that'll be a big thing for me. Whether I need to or... not. Okay, that. Okay. Turn that on to serve that. Okay, good. Crop. And we're going to need... well, gardening hoe will work. Iron hoe. Mandrake seeds, I don't know if that'll even work. Seeds. We'll do pumpkin. And sugarcane. Oh man. Okay, let's tell you how much I don't play with vanilla. There we go. We'll also need harvester. Drawbridge. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Crop harvester, here it is. Harvester. We'll need a cell. We'll use the creative cell for this. But there's a creative cell. Wow. That's the frames. What really makes it hard is that will not go away. I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that. Fluid blasts. Let's do this. If you want to fight me, we can do it this way. Ender IO. Is that a... they may have all like the creative stuff disabled. That's always possible, because usually there's creator. Like a creative mode. Let's just do this. We'll grab ourselves some conduit. And then we're going to need coal. Just one stack really. Ought to be enough. And a chest. Because we need a way of outputting the goods. Okay. So this is just a test to see if the harvester will work. With okay, so 1, 2, 3. Actually, it'll be, yeah. Thank you. Need a water source. There we go. Can. Alright, where is the watering cans? Oh my gosh. Oh wow, I'm so not used to this. I'm so used to having my textures. I really am. I don't see watering cans. Oh, there they are. There. So it's 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think it's just by default. By default, I think it's that size. So, generator. Oops. Whoops, oops. Okay, generator here. Conduit here. Harvester here. So that's pointing inwards, yes. Chest to the back. We get rid of these 3 guys. 4 guys. Crop. Alright, now 2 2 pumpkins. 2 sugar canes. Two seeds. And we'll do 2 melon seeds. Now, I'll put some power in you. There we go. So first off, you notice, I'm noticing at least, that the watering can has a 0 effect. It's having no effect on the crops. None at all. Not making them grow at all. Wow. Okay. That's a big one because with the Agritech you can actually do it. Now can I make... So I can't even make the crops grow fast using bone meal. Wow. Okay. So can't make them go fast. So it's like I'm going to have to sit here and wait. And if I can't do any of that, I guarantee you it's not going to let me harvest. It will not let me harvest at all. So let's put all that away. So, okay, I did have that. Mandrake was part of that. So I need to get a hold of Agritech. That's the only thing I'm going to be able to get a hold of. Let's look at the crop recipe first. Because in Agritech it's 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this. So what is it here? Okay, so it's spaced out, so we won't have any confliction between IC2 and whatchamacallit. So, alright, so I need Agritech. Let me write this down. before I forget everything I'm going to need. List keeps going. Resources. Pack. Agritech. PAMs. And progressive. No. Because if I'm doing agritech, I won't need progressive. I just need the harvesters to do their job. Because I always can upgrade the harvesters via the upgrade system. But with the progressive automation is expensive. That's the other thing you have to remember as well. Because you got to make all the wood upgrades, then you got to turn those to stone, then iron, then on upwards. And it becomes very, very, very pricey. So we'll leave that off. Don't think there's much else that I'm going to need. I think we've got it all pretty much covered on this shot. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to grab that stuff. And I'm going to get my resource pack, get everything installed that needs to be installed. And we'll come back once I have done a little exploration, kind of found a place to park at. And we'll get started with the actual video, Season 2, or Season 1 of the Simple Mining Let's Play DNS Tech Pack. So I will be back shortly.